Designers, let's turn this average back slit skirt into a back pleated skirt. And so sew your back slit skirt. Alright, this is the Ghanaian way of sewing it. It's not cut anywhere. There is no cutting anywhere. Alright, and so after sewing your back slit skirt, be sure not to do any hemmings on the slit. Okay, as you can see, I've held mine down with pins. Measure the length of your slit, the length of the part, okay, at the back, and then get another piece of the fabric, preferably the one you'll be using for the cover cloth. Cut a little bit off of it. I cut 13 inches on the 2 yards, and then I joined it together. All right, so this is what she see me doing. And so I cut it out from the sides, and then I marked the wrong side so that I don't get confused. Okay, and then I'm going to join it on this side, sew it with 1/2 inch. Okay, what you need to do the pleat is 30 inches in width. Okay, and the length should be the length of your slit. After you've hemmed the bottom, okay, you've hemmed the bottom to match the bottom of the skirt, you should get the length of your slit plus at least 1/2 inches. Okay, and so that is what I'm ensuring that I have. Okay, I made sure to fold in the sides. Okay, as you can see, I am still ensuring that I get the length that I want. The fabric was too long, and I had to eventually cut a bit off of it. I also ended up folding the top, folding it in with 1/2 inch. Okay, and I ended up folding in the sides and stitching it with a 1/4 inch. So fold in your sides and fold in the top. You don't have to do this. You can choose to overlock the top after the pleats have been made. Okay, but I chose to fold it in. So remove your pins. We are going to sew back the zip line. Okay, be sure to stitch top, as in stitch, and then stitch again the top of the slit opening, and then you iron it so that it lays flat. And then we're going to attach one side of this piece to one side of our zip allowance, and then you're going to attach the other side of this piece to the other side of the zip allowance. Because we have a wrong side and a right side, ensure that as you attach it to your zip allowance, the right side will face what will be the outside, okay, of the slit skirt. Okay, so that is what I am doing here. So once you are done, you're going to sew it with about a 1/4 inch. Okay, so now that we have attached this piece for the pleat to our slit skirt, you have to iron it, okay, so that you find the midpoint, this midpoint. Now we are going to align the midpoint to the center of the zip line. Okay, and then we are going to iron. It's good to know that every pleat we are going to pleat on this piece, it has to align to the middle of your zip line. Okay, and so that is what we are starting to do. And so what you've done, you pick up that side, one side, and then you align it to the center of your zip line, just as you see me doing. Okay, try your possible best to ensure it aligns. Once you are satisfied, you press it down with your iron. Okay, So you're going to fold this side on top of that side so that we have 2 foldings, okay, on this side. Hold it down with your pins so that it doesn't move away from where it's supposed to be, okay. And then you're going to pleat the other side also. Ensure that it aligns with the middle of your zip line. This is very important, okay. And then you iron. Ironing is very important too. And so you fold it over the other side like that. So we have 2 folds on this side, 2 folds on that side, okay. You can choose to leave it like this, but mostly you can also pleat it again, okay. Align it to the center of your zip line and then pleat it just the way you see me doing. So we are done pleating this side. We are going to do the same for the other side, okay. At this point the fabric becomes very thick. That is why it's not really necessary to attach lining to this piece you'll be using for the pleats, okay. It's absolutely not necessary. You don't have to, okay, because it ends up becoming very, very thick, okay. And even without attaching lining to this piece, is going to make your skirt feel a little bit of weight on the bottom, okay. So you really don't need to attach any lining to this. So we continue with our pleat, align it to the center. Sorry for the background music. The background music of the corkscrewing. So once you are done, you iron it, okay. As you can see, we are done for this side and that side. I prefer the pleat this way. Most people do, okay. But if you want the pleats to be tiny, to be as in smaller in width, okay, to be smaller, you can pleat these pairs again, but it's not common that way, okay. So you're going to top stitch the top, okay. I stitched it with 1/2 inch, okay. So once you are done, you flip it outside in, or is it inside out? And then you open your zip line. You open it up. You open it up like this to see your creation, and my goodness, this is beautiful. Just wait and see. Wait and see what we did here. Do you see this? Do you see this? Just wait. Wait. Do you see it? See how beautiful it is? So this is basically it, guys. I hope you learned something from this tutorial. Please be sure to give this video a like. Please share it to someone who needs this, okay. And if you haven't followed me already, please follow for more content, okay. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye bye.